Wow, we're getting the hang of this chapel thing again. That's good. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the Constitution of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we have the announcements this morning. Students taking AP exams next week, please be sure to remember to check your SCJ Labs accounts for important information. Attention all students taking this Saturday's or Sunday's SAT exam. There are certain items you must have with you in order to be admitted. You must have a valid photo ID issued by either the school or your home state. You may also use your passport. You must have a printed version of the College Board admission ticket. It may not be just a picture on your phone or iPad. It must be a hard copy. The ticket must also have your photo ID on it. In addition to bringing those essential items, you want to bring the following: a scientific calculator with extra batteries, 2 pencils, mechanical pencils are not allowed, and some snacks to eat during your breaks. Cell phones will be collected in all testing rooms. If you can do without your phone, it might be better just not to bring it. Please dress comfortably. The doors to Colby Hall will open at 7:45. We'll look forward to getting you and greeting you at the door. Happy birthday today to Jack Wu. Happy birthday. Happy birthday tomorrow to Yume Suzuki, Travis Britch, and Rory Higgs. Happy birthday to those guys tomorrow. And on Sunday, happy birthday to Trinity Kidder, Max Zhang, and Kathy Zhang. Happy birthday Sunday. In case people forgot, just because it's fun, I know Dean Dusso's over in the other chapel. He did turn 50 yesterday. So when you see Dean Dusso, he is a half a century. That is living history. Half a century. Congratulations to Dean Dusso. So, upcoming sporting events today, varsity and JV girls lacrosse will travel to Colchester, and they'll start at 4:30 and again at 6. Boys Ultimate is at the Vermont Common School at 4. And tomorrow, varsity baseball and softball travels to Colchester. 4 o'clock game. JV baseball plays here against Colchester at 11. Boys tennis, the undefeated boys tennis team, I might add, is playing against Essex here at 4 o'clock. Girls tennis travels to Essex. The track and field team will host relays here at 4 o'clock, and varsity girls lacrosse plays here versus Harwood under the lights. I invite now Mr. Lovett for some public speaking awards.
Thank you, Mr. Eaton. Good morning, everybody. I thought you might go with a segue. Speaking of living history, Mr. Lovett's here. As a teacher of public speaking, I love to see students use their voices to change the world, to make good things happen. And this year, 3 students, one of them in the class of 2024, did just that. They won some prizes for outstanding performances in the Rotary Speech Contest. The Academy was the only school to have students participate in this, which is a badge of honor for us. And in that competition, a student from the class of 2024, Greer Kennedy, encouraged the Rotary to help young people through establishing a safe, healthy social media platform to voice their opinions and their concerns and their questions. Greer's not here, but she won the 3rd place prize, which was $25. Let's give her a round of applause anyways. Second place went to Clara Andre. who was last year's winner at the local and the district level. She encouraged Rotary to establish a mentor program for young women in leadership, both in civic leadership and in business leadership. And she won the $50 second prize, making her, I think, the top winning student ever in Academy Rotary Speech history. Congratulations to Clara. So it took a great speech and a great speaker to beat Clara this year, but we had such a speech and a speaker, and he's here today. This year's winner was Peyton Moeller, who spoke on how Rotary could help combat homelessness and poverty by sponsoring a series of dialogues with those who make decisions and those who have a lived experience of homelessness or poverty. He will compete tomorrow against 9 other speakers from around the state in the regional level. That prize is a $500 prize. At our local level, he won the $100 first prize, and I'm inviting him to the stage to accept his award. Please congratulate Peyton Moeller. Congratulations. Good luck to Peyton tomorrow. I know he'll do us proud, and I encourage all of you to use your voices for positive change, just like these 3 did. Thank you.
Speaking of Peyton, I'm going to invite Peyton and his classmates up to present some We the People awards.
Hello, I'm Peyton Moeller.
I'm Will Kimber.
I'm Lauren Gerard.
I'm Mary Cook.
I'm Thea McDowell-Gilman.
And we're most of the current AP U.S. government class. I'd first like to say that if anyone is interested in learning about the U.S. government, the Constitution, and history of judicial decision-making, you can ask Mr. Weiss, Mr. Eaton, or any of us about the class, and I encourage you to take it.
Over the course of this past school year, we prepared for and competed in the We the People competition, a simulated series of congressional hearings in which students testified before a panel of judges comprised of legal and historical scholars, federal judges, and attorneys.
Through this process, we were able to demonstrate our knowledge and understanding of constitutional principles and have had opportunities to evaluate, take, and defend positions on relevant historical and contemporary issues.
We first competed in the regional competition in Ohio against over 28 high schools, where we placed 3rd. Over April break, we then competed in the national competition as one of the smallest teams at this level, where we ended up placing 39th in the overall competition.
We were incredibly honored to receive recognition for our hard work over the past several months and in representing Vermont in this competition. It was a worthwhile experience, and we all learned a lot about the constitutional law and the role of Supreme Court decisions in shaping American history.
And we'd like to present our trophy and our plaque to the school. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thanks, Will. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you. We love hardware here, particularly We the People hardware. You might notice in Colby on the stairwell on this end, the south end, there are quite a few of these, so I appreciate these guys. Let's give them another round of applause for their efforts. So sports results, late announcements today. Yesterday, varsity baseball lost to Rice 5-3, and the JV baseball team also lost 3-1 to Rice. Varsity softball lost to Missisquoi 4-2, and the JV girls lost 11-0. However, boys JV Ultimate Frisbee beat Mount Mansfield 12-8. Congratulations to them. Girls varsity tennis lost to CVU 5-2. The boys varsity tennis, however, crushed CVU 6-1 to remain undefeated. Congratulations, boys tennis. This says girls tennis beat Mount Mansfield 15-2, but I believe it's probably girls ultimate. Any ultimate players there? I believe that's correct. Girls ultimate, congratulations. Unified basketball in an exciting game beat Linden Institute 36-32. Congratulations. And lastly, up at North Country, there was a 12-team track and field meet. The Academy won, led by Evan Thornton Sherman, who broke the Vermont state record in the 1,500 meters by over 2 seconds. Andrew Bugby won the 100 and 200 meters. Colson Angel won the javelin. Nathaniel Bernier the 3,000. And Ozzy Al-Said Ahmed won the 300 hurdles to lead the boys. Congratulations. The girls came in second as Lizzie Jones won the shot put and Desiree Mendez won the 100-meter hurdles. Congratulations, girls. So I'm going to give a shout out to Mrs. Schwanier because the first I heard this mentioned in chapel, I think she mentioned it, and she's mentioned it a few times since, but having traveled around watching sports contests and been out watching our contests on the turf, the boys lacrosse and the girls lacrosse, I began reflecting on what would be a good message as we head into the final weeks of the semester. And what came to mind was Admiral William McRaven's speech that he gave at the University of Texas graduation ceremony in 2014, named "Make Your Bed." I know your parents maybe say that to you, but Mr. McRaven made it famous. He also wrote a book of the same title. And in it, he suggests that the small tasks done right, the little things that you do well every day, are what add up to allow you to be successful. The small things like doing a few extra problems or working on a paper a few days earlier so you can do some edits. Particularly when you're under stress and you make a habit of doing the little things right, it holds up under pressure and you're able to succeed. Then my boy's favorite basketball player, Kobe Bryant, a few years back had an interview in which he was answering the question, what led to your success? And Kobe said, when I was 10 or 11 years old, I was out playing basketball in Lower Merion, Pennsylvania, and I thought I was pretty good, and I got out there, and I didn't score a single point. Didn't get a lucky bounce to go in, didn't make a foul shot. All the players on the court were better than I was. And the interviewer asked him, well, so how did you go from there to one of the greatest players in NBA history? And he said, well, I got home, I was sad, I was crying. My dad said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you score or what you do. I still love you. And he said, that's the greatest thing ever because it gave him the confidence to fail. It made it all right. And so he said, after that day, I just went to work. I knew I wasn't going to get better in a week. I wasn't going to get better even in a month. It was going to take some time. And so I just stayed with it, and I just went to work. So I guess my message today is With just a few weeks left in the semester, including final assessments coming up, I challenge you to step forward every day, do the little things right, because they will add up to success under pressure, and also determine to just go to work. Have a great weekend.